Hello, Retro. A quick video here, Battlefield 3, Windows 11 Pro. You haven't played for a while, you want to play, the game won't load, it's asking you for a CD key, cloud save is out of sync, and all this other crap, and you're like, what am I doing wrong? So, again, let's go look at this page. So, this page was from Battlefield 3 answers at EA.com. So I found this on Steam. Some kid on Steam was like, this fixed it for me. So I tried it, and yep. So this is what you want to do first. And you want to go to Program, Data, Electronic Arts. So it's in your C drive. And you want to go to Program, Data. You want to go to Electronic Arts. And you want to go to EA Services and License. And it says here, move this file and move this file to a different directory. Okay, I didn't do that. I had 70167. I can't remember. I had one or the other, but I think I had 70167. Just find that file, right click it, and delete it. If you have this file, 70169, which for some reason I don't, just go ahead and delete that file too. If you have both of these files, just delete both of them. And that's it. That's all you're going to do in here. So props to, I think his name was Parker. So props to Parker for throwing that link up on Steam. So here, I'll leave a link to this too. Battlefield. This is Assassin's Creed. We want to go to Battlefield. And this here. You can run the game now, and it'll log you in, and it'll run if you want. You can do that, and then you can save. If it tells you to sync up your cloud save, just pick the one that was the newest cloud save and go ahead and use that. But the game will run now. It won't ask you for the CD key. I don't see any issue with if you want to get a performance. If you want to optimize your video, I'm going to show you this. You can read this, and you can adjust that in your PC. But I'm going to show you in game, and also FOV, which I think FOV is 90 default. I make mine 100. It just feels more comfortable in Battlefield 3. In the game, you can go to 90 max. You can download this settings editor. You can use flawless widescreen, or you can use widescreen fixer. Or you can go to this file and do it yourself, which of course all of you know is my preferred way to do it. So you go to your user folder, which is in your C drive. Go to users, go to your name, go to wherever you keep your documents folder, go to documents, Battlefield 3, go to settings, and you'll see save prof profile or prof save profile. Double click that. When you see this, just open it with Notepad. And right here, where is it? See this where it says FOV, field of view? Make that 100 or whatever you want to make it. Close this, save it, done. You can close that now. And again, that's it. I mean, that's literally it. When you run the game, if you run it from EA, you're good. Or if you run it from Steam, it's going to open up EA, and then it's going to open up this window, which is going to ask you to choose how you want to play. There's ways to play offline. I don't care about that right now because I don't have an issue playing it online. If you do and you come up with a fix for it, that's fine. But if I go to Steam and got my Xbox X controller plugged in, and I run Battlefield 3, it does this, and then it opens a web page right here, and then just play campaign or whatever. It's going to say launching campaign, initializing. Now, for whatever reason, I think I have to select this little icon down here, which I do. It doesn't just run, it's like the icon pops up on the bottom and I have to click on it. And that's it. And then when you're in the game, yeah, so resume campaign. Now I think you can adjust the settings with the controller, but for some reason on that title screen I couldn't, but I remember being able to. Yeah, interesting. So it's not working with the Xbox X controller, but it should be. But it's not. Let me see if I turn off the controller. Let me see. I'm probably gonna die. I'm just standing out in the open. Okay, so the controller's off. Maybe I have to make it my preferred device in Windows, which is possible. I don't know. Let's go to options and see. Joystick, reset. Okay. Can I use a joystick yet? Nope. Yeah, so let's see if that's what it is. So here we are troubleshooting live. Welcome to retropwned live troubleshooting. So I have a shortcut to my game controllers. Let's make sure the game controller is on. Properties. And advance. And is there anything about that on Wiki? Input. QuickTime events can only function using a keyboard and mouse. Okay, interesting. So we'll go ahead and pop the 360 on when we get back in game. So let's run the game again with just the Xbox X controller connected and see what happens. It's interesting. Troubleshooting live. Play the campaign. But I will have my 360 controller ready. Just in case. See if I can hot swap it. But I think you have to play mouse and keyboard on this game because it said QuickTime events. You have to use a keyboard. I haven't really looked around for a patch for that because it's an FPS on PC, so I'm more likely to play with mouse and keyboard. But I just wanted to show you guys that you can play around with the controllers if you want. Okay, there's our little icon on the bottom. And no, yeah. So okay, so the Xbox X controller is working. So it probably had something to do with the Windows settings. Using a default controller. That trips a lot of people up. There's a lot of little things in Windows that trip people up. Maybe one day I'll make a video about it. But so let's review. I'm sorry, not review. Let's resume the campaign. I have no idea what I changed. I put default because I thought it was going to put default control settings, but I think it put everything at default. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Let's get out of here before we die. Get in here. Yeah. My invert aim is not, yeah. It reset everything. Yeah, and you can't use the trigger buttons to go back and forth. So let's go to reset settings. Let's go to video. Okay, this is, I want this at 60. No, we're going the wrong way. 1440, 2560, 1440. At 60, full screen, yes. Brightness, vertical sync, I want on. Field of view, leave alone because I think it's at 100. We'll have to double check that. Motion blur, we want off. Apply. Audio. Gameplay. Controls. Vibration, I want off. Vertical look, inverted. Vertical flight, inverted. Save settings, yes. And let's exit to the menu. Whenever I see an exit to the menu and a quit the game, I always exit to the menu rather than quit the game because I feel like where it says saving, see how it said saving? Like, I just feel more comfortable about my game being saved that way. So let's quit the game and make sure it didn't reset the FOV because I reset all of the settings accidentally in the game. So that was C, users, whatever your username is, wherever you keep your documents, and then Battlefield 3. And then it was settings, prof save profile, yeah, it did. So it did. Yeah, so it wrote over it. When I accidentally reset it, it wrote over it. So let's go back and put that at 100. Field of view, 100. Save. Let's get rid of that. And we have the controller plugged in. And let's go back in the game. And it keeps opening web pages. Every time you do it, it opens another web page. So you end up with a bunch of Battlezone 3 web pages up here. Just get the last one that it opened and hit play campaign. If it doesn't seem to do anything, just look for the icon here on the bottom. And when you see that, just click on it. Resume the campaign. It does work with an Xbox 360 controller. It does work with an Xbox X controller, but apparently they said QuickTime events, you have to use the keyboard and mouse. So, in my professional opinion, I would say if you can, just play with the keyboard and mouse. But this is with a controller. Can I crouch? Let's go this way. And you'll see the FOV is at 100. Hide. Can I throw a grenade? Come on. Friendly fire. Ooh. Not too shabby with a controller. I want to get that gun. I really need to be playing this with the mouse and keyboard. Oh man, did you see that? Oh my god. I just took him out. How many of these dudes are there? Where am I supposed to be going? Am I supposed to be going this way? Let's go this way. I'm just gonna run. Warning. Return to the combat area. I don't know what I'm doing. Look at this. Oh, he's stabbing me. And this is what happens when you don't know what you're doing. You fail the friggin' mission. Alright, so anyway. So now you got to see my Battlefield 3 controller prowess. But anyway. There's your Battlefield 3. Play it with a mouse and keyboard. That's what I would suggest. And know how to play the game. Know what you're doing. I never beat the game. I mean, that's about as far as I got. But I wanted to play again. I wanted to play around with the game. So and I had the issue loading the game. And I said, well, let's do a quick video since I fixed it. And, again, I'll leave links in the description. Like and subscribe. Peace.